Welcome back to Slayer Only, the series where I beat every tier of every Slayer boss using only gear found in Slayers. Today we take on Blaze Slayer, the final batch of bosses in the series, and this is gonna be our greatest challenge yet. Hope you enjoy. It's been a few days since I did Enderman Slayer, and I think I'm pretty much ready to start Blaze Slayer now. The beginning of Blaze Slayer luckily is going to be a nice break for us in terms of difficulty. Tier 1 should be pretty darn easy. Tier 2, I would imagine, at least with, this armor should be relatively easy, so we get to just kind of hang out and do a lot of easy bosses right now. So I'm gonna put up a stream here, so I guess maybe you'll see some stream highlights just up at the start of this video. And let's just try and get, Blaze 2 and get some daggers unlocked and maybe even take out a tier 2 Blaze or 2 right now. Alright, so we're ready for our first tier 1 Blaze here. Let's see how this is gonna go. It has 3 million health. Oh my goodness, it does damage. It does damage. Okay, sure. Wasn't really ready for that. I think we're fine. Oh, that's not annoying. I think we're fine, but still, that was kind of sketchy. Let's do another one to get level 1. All right, with this guy down, that'll bring us to Blaze Slayer level 1. So let me find a safe spot to call Maddox here. And there we go. That gives us the common wisp, or the uncommon wisp recipe. Unfortunately, I need to do 4 more of these things to get Blaze 2 for the daggers, and nothing's really interesting until that happens, so let me do that. Alright, last tier 1. Let's get this guy over here, away from the other blazes, so I don't get destroyed again. Because I already failed one of these. Let me take this guy out and jump up here. We should be good. That guy's not damaging them, right? No, I don't think he is. Alright. Let's get this done. Hello, Mr. Blaze. You are toast. Yep, we're good on that part. There we go, Blaze level 2. That is the important level, as we now have access to the Blaze Daggers, which are basically required to do every tier Blaze from now on out, because they take 99% less damage from not the daggers. So there we go. In terms of Blaze 3, the next upgrade would give us access to the Burst Stopper Talisman. I don't think you actually need to unlock the upgrade stones to use higher tier Blazes, so that doesn't matter. Warning Flare may be good. I don't know if this is better than Overflux, because Overflux, 2.5% of health is pretty good. 10 Vital with this wand is also good. I mean, that's what, 17 health, which is 1% of my health, so that's already 1% plus any other healing I have. We'll have to see if this is better than the Overflux or not. I'm not sure. Apart from that, we have to get these Blaze Daggers now, and probably a Blaze Pet. Actually, we will need, not a Wisp Pet, because we have to break the Fire Pillars. The boss will spawn in tier 2 and up. So yeah, let me get to work on that. Wait, don't skip ahead yet. This fire cell plug actually is useful. Inside Elizabeth, there are permanent profile upgrades you can get for gems, but they just added a new one. Extra wardrobe slots. It may not be equipment wardrobe, but hey, more slots never hurts. And the first one is actually a free upgrade. There's also a new fire sale. Wait, that's actually adorable. I'm going off my script here because this is hilarious. Wait, that's actually so cool. I might get this. This is so cool. I didn't realize it actually changed the worm entity as well. Anyways, there's also a special Black Friday bundle on the Hypixel store. You can get like an ultimate Wither Helmet skin. If you're into buying any of these, be sure to use code TOAD on the Hypixel store. You get a 5% discount, and it is the absolute best way to support me in the series. If you do, let me know down in the comments. I'll reply to every single one. Anyway, back to the video. Yo, I'm just recording this now. This is the one I want. This is the Wisp I want. Level 100 epic, and it has 10,000 kills on it. So we get a crap ton of defense and true defense against blazes. Thank you for buying my dagger, Risk. You are awesome. There we go. We have our pet. We are nearly broke, and I can't really do much with these daggers yet, but I'm fine with that because we have our pet, and this was the expensive thing we need. These will just have to upgrade slowly over time, but I think we're set. This is kind of our fundamental gear. I don't know why it has an Antique Remedies on it. I see that in chat. We're gonna have to replace the pet item, of course, at some point. I just needed it because it was the only one on the auction house with kills. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna get to work on fixing these daggers up here, and we'll try a tier 2. Why not? All right, it's time for a damage reveal. We've got all our gear on here. Let's see what we're doing. I hope it's good. This is the stronger dagger, right? Yeah, the diamond one is the stronger one. 50,000. It's so over. We do no damage. It's so over. This is so bad. I mean, like, I guess I still need to put reforges on them, but They're just so bad. Oh no. I need more damage before we can do this. All right, tier 2 Blaze, attempt 1. This is not gonna go well, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see. All right, we go Spirit. We're not taking that much damage, which is good news. And then we leave it, right? Do we leave it? Do we have the damage? We don't have the damage to leave it. We have to 2-cycle it. That should definitely be, okay. So we 2-cycle it. That's fine. And then we got this boy. Dude, this damage is so bad. And then we go back to Crystal. My damage is so bad. This is like embarrassing levels of damage. 3 phases. 3 phases on demons. Wait, I have to go break the pillar. Okay, I broke the pillar. I've never done that before. So now we have, okay, we go back to Auric. And he's dead. I thought he had a lot more health than he did. Interesting. Nice. Wait, I thought the boss had a lot more health than that. What happened? Does breaking a fire pillar damage the boss, or did I just like not see something? Either way, that wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure we can do that comfortably, especially if we got a gummy so the blazes can't shoot us. Oh wait, that only works in the smoldering tomb. Ugh. I don't know. Either way, that's not too bad. We can do tier 2s, no problem. All right, I've been convinced to try the new Diana event for money here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's like this, and this, right? Am I dumb? Okay, so I might have been dumb. It's like this. Yeah, the archaic spade. So the whole deal with this is you can get mythos fragments from like the treasure burrows, right? And they're worth a lot of money, so I'm hoping to get one. But I've also heard they're quite rare. So let's see. I guess we'll find out if I can get one here. Oh! We got one! No way! So I can sell off for this for 4.4 million coins. Alright, this was not a waste of time. This was absolutely not a waste of time, and I hope I get more, but odds are I won't. But that was still great. That was still great. Alright, I want to try a tier 3 for some reason, because I don't know, I'm just feeling confident in Blaze Slayer at the moment, so I'm kind of getting set up to do a tier 3 right now. We'll see. Let's go ahead and place our Overflux right here and kill this guy, and that should spawn it. Yep, there we go. Let's hop up here, and this is going to take a decent amount of focus because I'm almost worried about time failing this boss, honestly. But I guess we'll see. I'm also worried about blazes like coming over here and damaging me because that's what's like really gonna actually kind of hurt. So we'll just kind of have to see if that's going to be an issue or not. But this boss is going to take a while. Alright, so we've got the next phase now. This is phase 2. This is where he's going to start throwing the fire pillars, and this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. So now I have to go run over here and break these fire pillars down and then come back up here and hide from the boss again. So it seems like that wasn't too bad, but we're not getting the good damage now. I'm also worried about the second demon phase because, like, the boss is already well over halfway over. And we haven't even started the second demons yet. Let's do this. Where's the pillar? Where's the pillar? Where's the pillar? Oh, I guess it didn't spawn. Okay. And that's a time fail. Darn, we got close, but it's a time fail, and that's not very fun to do for 4 minutes. So yeah, we're stuck with doing tier 2s until we can get the tier 2 daggers, which means I have to do 60 stupid tier 2 bosses. That's not gonna be fun. I forgot to record the last boss, but we are now Blaze Slayer level 3. Just had to do a couple tier 2s, not too bad. So this gives us the Burst Stopper Talisman, Warning Flare, and the Inferno Minion recipe. And of course, next up is Blaze 4. We need 1,145 XP? No, 1,245 XP, which is like almost 50 bosses. That's gonna really suck, but we have no other choice. We have to do tier 2s until we get these tier 2 daggers, because I just don't deal enough damage to kill a tier 3 in time. So this might actually take me like a couple days because these quests take so long. Now let me just claim these, if ever, please. There we go. Hunting level 20. This is absolutely massive as it unlocks legendary equipment shards, or not equipment shards, legendary hunting shards, such as Burning Soul, which will give us attack speed so we don't need it on tunings anymore and that kind of stuff. And I think there's some other legendary shards I'm going to want, so that's really good. But they cost a little bit, so we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, I'll try and get those when I can. Oh, the big one being the Kraken shard for Vitality. This is the one I really, really wanted. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to scoop these up. It's gonna cost us, we need what, 24 of these? Ooh, 16 million. That's not too bad, actually. So yeah, I guess I'll try and get some of those done when I can. All right. Instead, I think I'm probably going to boot up a stream here and just do some tier 2s, try and finish off getting to Blaze Slayer level 4 so we can get those tier 2 daggers now. Okay. Maybe I'll fight the ghasts. Or this guy? Is this guy just gonna be the goat? What? Dude. Dude, what is this? What? Huh? Excuse me, you're not allowed to do that. What? I have never seen this. Do I just lose? I just lose, bruh. Well, this has taken me longer than I thought it was going to, but this is finally our last tier 2 blaze before we get the new daggers and we can start taking on tier 3s. I have no idea how long we're going to be stuck on tier 3s. We might only have to do one boss and then, hey, we just beat a tier 4, or we may have to do like 300 or 400 of them, get Blaze 6, and like every possible thing we possibly could get. I really have no idea. But that's kind of just the adventure of what this series is going to be. So let's finish up this tier 2 here with the volcano exploding in the background, probably being louder than any other audio in the video, but at this point, oh well. And he's done. Let's go run down here real quick and look at all that stuff. Let's go ahead and claim this. Make sure we claimed all those. Yep, all right. And that gives us the tier 2 daggers, the Demon Slayer Gauntlet, which is about 40 million coins, and the rest of the stuff we don't really care about. Blaze 5 gives us the Destruction Cloak, our first available cloak, and the Tactical Insertion, which I probably won't use. I don't know. I have no idea if we will actually get Blaze 5. We might. We might even get Blaze 6. I really don't know. What I do know is that I need to get off this island before the volcano drives me nuts. And take a look at the Kindlebane and Modredge Dagger. So it looks like we're going to need 16 Molten Powder. And that's basically the same price. Let's go ahead and scoop up 16 of this. Ooh, that's some money right there. Okay, it's a gold magma fish. Very cheap. All right, we'll do this. All right, 16 of that, and then the sulfur cube is not too expensive either. And we should be able to upgrade this into the Modredge Dagger right here. And then this one right here into the Kindlebane. Hopefully this will deal more damage. Let's go ahead and find out. I don't remember exactly how much I was doing. I want to say like roughly 160k. So let's see what we're doing now. 180. Uh-oh. Was I really doing 160 earlier? Now I'm gonna have to check that, but that might not be that good of an upgrade. Well, dang. Sucks for me, I guess. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll get some other stuff that I've been holding off on, and we'll try a tier 3 soon, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. I know why we're dealing the same damage. I didn't grapple this blaze, and I grappled the other one. Yeah, so now we're doing 380k instead of 160k. Alright, so we did double our damage. Good. I'm glad. I was worried that this was like not an upgrade at all, but no, it's double damage. Good. Alright, now let me go ahead and get some upgrades going. Alright, take 3 on tier 3 Blaze. These ghasts are driving me crazy, but it's fine. So the problem I'm having with this boss right now is I can't really use the safe spots that people use, because I have to go down and get the pillars every once in a while, and the demon phase is quite slow, and the only way I'd be able to basically pull that off is if I get a smoldering polarization like the gummy, but it's like 500,000 coins, and I don't really want to do that for this boss. For tier 4, maybe I will, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm kind of having to try and teach myself how to, how to fight these guys again without a safe spot, which is not the easiest thing. Dude, okay. What do you mean I took damage from Quasi's beam? It was on the other side. I don't like this boss. Take 4 of Tier 3 Blaze. I'm gonna stop talking during the demons part and probably the final phase as well. Just because I need that bit of focus so I don't hit the beam or anything. So let's see how that goes. Maybe I just won't talk for most of the boss at all. What? Did I get one shot again? Dude, I don't even know how I died that time. Alright, attempt 5, I think? I got a burning soul shard. Alright, so we're going to safe spot the demons and then not safe spot the actual Blaze boss. I think that's the strat, or at least not safe spot the final phase of the Blaze boss. Alright, so let's get this guy down to Ashen phase. Please tell me that's enough damage. It's not. It never is. Oh, that's like the worst time for it to stop working. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna safe spot these demons because I hate these guys. They're driving me crazy. But obviously this spot isn't going to work for the fire pillars. Whoa, 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 no, you're not allowed to do that, dude. Whoa, he figured out the trick. Okay, I guess this spot isn't completely foolproof, but hopefully it'll be good enough for us. Please don't, like, get knocked back into the sky or anything weird, man. Alright, let's do this. Let's get you down, and then we go for you. Alright, these guys are watching. He better not attack it. I swear if I have to leave this lobby. Alright, so we're going to go over here. We're going to break this down like that, and then we're going to jump back over here. And, okay, we're just going to do this because I can't be bothered. It's not like this guy's difficult yet. We do this. That should be enough, I think. Okay, wait, and now we can't say spot. Wait, no, we can. Don't forget. Come on, I've done this like 5 times. Don't forget how this works now. That would be really dumb. Alright, so now we have Spirit. This guy better not be weird. He's trying. I see him trying to, like, take knockback and jump up. I will be really sad if he does and I get one shot. Alright, so now we have Crystal. Alright, let's do that. And now we have Ashen, who is going to die. Let's place our Flux down and kind of just make sure we're totally ready, because I'm going to have to do this last part, like, fully legit. Alright, now we jump off. Okay, here we go. We got him! We got him down! Let's go! Let's go! Ah, that's hard, and I had to focus at the end. It's doable. It's totally doable. It's a little tricky, but it's, like, very reasonable to do. I mean, the boss time was 137 seconds. That's not good. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. And we're actually not going to really get better gear to do tier 4s unless I do, like, 700 of those to get Blaze 6. So, I don't know. This is our final progress wall. There's literally one boss left in the series. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll have to figure some stuff out now. But tier 3 Blaze, done. You can see all my gear. It's just all the regular stuff we've been using, you know. Magical power check. We get our final increase to what? 1100 now? I'm not even at 1000. Or do we have 1200? I've lost track at this point, but there's only one boss left, and I guess we should probably start gearing up for it. Alright, well, I tried a tier 4 and we time failed, but I actually died right before the boss spawned and had to walk all the way back here, so I don't know if we'll time fail. I kind of want a little bit more damage before we seriously try a tier 4. But I was able to get through phase 1 of the demons, phase 2 Blaze, and phase 2 of the demons, obviously, without dying or without, you know, feeling like I am in danger of dying, which is good. However, the final phase is where Blaze Slayer seriously shines, and we're gonna need some stats. So I actually am feeling pretty confident about this. It's just gonna take more gear upgrades, and I don't exactly have coins right now, so I kind of need to go grind some money, especially just for generic stuff like opal gems, which I still haven't put any gems on this yet. So I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape. I just need a way to get some coins right now. Alright, there's one more accessory I want to get to kind of round out my stats here, and that is the personal deleter, and I gotta get this one myself. It's iron collection. I have to mine 50,000 iron by hand, which is like 2 hours of sitting here mining iron at the slowest speed you can ever mine iron. But you know what? We'll get through it. I'm really excited to be done getting magical power for this. And then after that, I don't really know. We might just try another boss and see how close we are then. But I don't know. I'm kind of just going to need to get a ridiculous amount of money to get a bunch of flawless opals and stuff. So we'll have to see kind of what I'm feeling like from there. But yeah, let me get this iron and I'll get this personal leader done. Oh, I missed it. Whoops, my bad. We just got Iron Collection 9. I have mined 50,000 enchanted iron by, or not enchanted, iron by hand here. So now we can finally make ourselves the personal deleter. So we need a redstone block and a lava bucket. So let's grab ourselves the enchanted redstone block and the enchanted lava bucket. There we go. And we should be able to make, wherever it is, the personal deleter. So I guess that's that, and now I gotta figure out what to do next. So the thing is, before I can take on tier 4 Blaze Slayer, we kinda need a lot of coins. Like, a lot of coins. I need to finish maxing out this dagger, as well as get a bunch of flawless or even maybe perfect opals for the full armor set, and both slots on the gemstone daggers. Which, like, we're gonna need 8 of these things, and even a flawless opal is already 2.2 mil, so that's 16 mil, and I'm pretty sure there's other things that I've been needing that I haven't gotten yet. There's some equipment pieces, I think the Demon Slayer Gauntlet and the Shriveled Bracelet. They're like 30 and 50 million coins each. We need, like, upwards of 100 mil, and you guys have been wanting me to, like, grind coins in a video, so here's what we're gonna do. Next episode is going to be all about grinding coins, and I think no better way to do this than take use of what armor we have and try and profit from Spider Slayer, because everyone keeps telling me Spider Slayer, that's where all the money in Slayer comes from. Well, and Blaze, we obviously can't do Blaze. So Spider Slayer, I want to give it a fair shot, and we're basically going to dedicate a video to grinding coins and getting gear for Blaze Slayer Tier 4 to try it out. So I guess if you're looking forward to the next episode, be sure to leave a like down below, hit the subscribe button if you're at all new to the channel or just haven't already. Of course, if everybody ranks, gems, fire souls, any of that Black Friday stuff for the Hypixel store, hey, be sure to use code TOAD at checkout for a 5% discount on anything you buy. That's TOAD, just like my name. It's the only code that rhymes. And it's the best way to support the channel and this series. But that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all from the next one. Take care.